and of course the Wither Skeleton Welcome Committee is here. We don't want to get withered, but we do want to kill them with the looting sword. Okay. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Minecraft episode 9 on the realm we're playing with fans. So, we've got a lot to do today, actually. As I've been doing all of this farming and building and expanding of the sugarcane farm and all of this stuff, we've actually been slowly but surely gathering enchantments on gear. Pretty much getting to 30, running the enchanting table, cycling books until we got what we needed, but it's time to use the anvil to make our stuff the way we want to go, and then we're going to explore the Nether in earnest in an attempt to get some blaze rods, and lots of them. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Alright, so as you can see here, we have our diamond chest plate is pretty much ready to go. I just wanted protection 4 and unbreaking 3. We got thorns on our leggings when we rolled protection 4, which I don't normally like to put thorns on my armor until it has mending, because as you know, when it deals thorns damage, the item will take more durability loss every time it deals thorns damage. But it's not the end of the world. It's still protection 4 on a pair of legs. We've got... Here we go. We've got some protection 4 boots and then some feather falling. We're going to want both of these. I think we're going to take that at a 6, and then we need to put the unbreaking on it. And eventually we're going to have depth strider. So we're going to call these the coral gliders. And because what if we put depth strider, that's going to cost 15. We don't really need that to go to the Nether, so we might just keep this feather falling 4, protection 4, unbreaking 3 for now. We'll put those away. These are going to need unbreaking 3. So we'll call these, let's see, exoskeletal treads. How about that? Yeah. Okay. And then this is, let's see, no, we're not doing that yet. Respiration. Protection 4 and Respiration 3. This one also needs unbreaking. And then we're going to put Aqua Affinity on it. We'll still have our helmet, our turtle helmet, but this will take its place eventually, because it's going to give us more protection, obviously. And call this one the Protective Crown. And then we're going to go ahead and rename our chest plate, because it is sort of what we want. This one is going to be the Crystal Carapace. Very good. Okay, so what kind of levels are we left with? 7. That's not so bad. But now we have really great suit of diamond armor. I am going to go ahead and just put these in here. We'll mess with those later. This iron stuff, it doesn't belong in here. We're going to put it here for now, though, just for the sake of keeping everything moving. Look at that. We have our Heart Seeker. We could try to make that a power 5. I'm not too worried about that. We have our Sundered Reality. I think next we're going to go ahead and... Okay, so I've decided to go ahead and grab one of my Ender Pearls, because I want to make an Ender Chest as soon as we're able, assuming we find another fortress and get some blaze rods in the Nether, because that is our main purpose, is to stock up on blaze rods as much as possible. So we're also going to want to hold on to 8 obsidian. And we're going to take the Pristine Extractor, so I'm not going to do any more enchanting just yet. But I realize what I want to do is I'm still going to end up putting Aqua Affinity on this crown and Depth Strider on these boots, even though we're going to the Nether, because if you fall into the lava, you want to be able to move through it quickly and break blocks like normal. So what we've done is we actually have a lot of things here that we can do for experience that are sort of stacked up. And for this situation here, we've got all this kelp. There was 2 levels. Nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to go ahead and get all this stuff going. Ugh, we're going to have to stack this up. There's only... Yeah, that one will go with 4. So we'll just put quite a few in here. Right, we'll split that in half, that in half. Okay. These will go for a while. So let's go back down. We're going to grab our books. So we've got Aqua Affinity and then Depth Strider boots. Okay. I think the boots are going to be the most expensive one. I don't know if we're going to have enough to do that. Yeah, 15. That's going to take us a second. I'll do that off camera. We do have the 3, though. So we can go and upgrade our protective crown. And now we just need to get our levels up to 15. So we're going to do that nice and quick. And then we'll bring you back. And part of how we're going to do that and explore the Nether is with all of this stone, so we can make nice stone brick ways, bridges, all manner of construction in the Nether. Ooh, thunderstorm. I don't know if we're going to bring that much stone. That's quite a bit of stone. I'd rather have too much than not enough, truth be told. Okay. There's a few more things we can do to get the last 4 levels that we need. So one of the things we can do is we can go clean out all of the wildlife. Oof. Thunderstorm at night. And I haven't been sleeping either. Watch the skies, Thranxes. Alright. So we can absolutely, oh yeah, we can definitely cull some of these animals. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. This is the way of it. $14, almost there. Go ahead. Give me the goods. Oof, that's a lot of beef and leather. That's what I love about the looting sword with mending. So we'll just go ahead and set this up. Then we're going to go ahead and kill some chickens. Ooh, skeleton in my chicken area. That's not acceptable. Okay, that's 15 levels. I think we can go ahead and... There we go. That'll work for now. I haven't been building that area up as much as I would want to. Oh, I broke the vines. And we'll get to it eventually. There's just so many things to do. Oh no, did we not pick up any feathers? No, surely we didn't. That's a little interesting. Alright, and then we'll put our vines down right here and there. Perfect. Alright. Well, I guess while we're here, we should go ahead and shear some sheep. Okay. Getting all the chores done. Okay, and we have our 15 levels, so let's go enchant our boots. Sort of a dark and ominous, stormy night to be going to the Nether, but we're going to make it happen anyways. So first thing, though, before we do, is we're going to make a quick trip over to the spawn area. Now I've grabbed some steak so that we could be well prepared. For the Nether and as long of a trip as this might end up becoming. Because I'm not sure how long it's going to take. We moved the spawn portal over here, we had some linking issues, but still relatively close to the minecart repository. And we're actually going to swing over here to Justin's potion shop, because luckily we don't have to go explore the Nether without some fireproof potions, which is really cool. 2 gold ingots. Well, I guess that's fine. I'm going to take 2, and then I'll owe you 1. Yeah, I'm good for it. I'll bring it back. I didn't bring enough. Speed potions. No. I want 2 potions of fire resistance at 8 minutes and then 2 golden apples for emergencies. And you got a spider crawling around on top of your potion shop there, Justin. As you can see, the spawn area is coming together really nice. We haven't really done much of our own contribution to the spawn area yet, but that's because we're still stockpiling resources for construction so that we have what we need to be able to do it sort of in one fell swoop. Okay, so let's go ahead and take these stairs back down to the exploration level. I think we're going to go ahead and make some stone blocks. Let's go ahead and get this down. I think we'll move that there. We're actually going to move this here. Okay. We have a lot on us to lose, obviously, so the stakes are higher, but that's why we're going to go ahead and just take it slow and easy. Now, generally, when it comes to exploring the Nether, I do want to take the path less traveled, and that would sort of be in this direction here. When we could go, let's see, that's the spawn portal. We have all these different paths that have been explored and carved out. I guess we can go ahead and see where this goes. Stairs up, stairs down. See, this seems like low-hanging fruit here, and that's not what we want to do. So instead, we're going to make the more daring claim with all of our highly valuable gear is we're going to span this lava lake here. We're just going to cross it. So let's see what's. This is not very safe. No, I don't really like this. A lot of open area for ghasts. Nope. But there's also glowstone over there, and we're going to need some of that. Okay, at this point, let's go ahead and we'll just start making our bridge here. And if we hear a ghast, then we're just going to have to open fire. I'm sure I'm going to edit some of this out because this process is going to be slightly slow. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be sporty, but that's okay. This is what we want to do. Let's go ahead and just put some of these down. Yep. There you are. Sadly, we can't get the tiers above the lava lake, but we can go ahead and just get them out of our hair so we're not worrying about them. I know it's not the most secure. We can secure it later. It's not minimalistic either because I sort of want it to look nice. And it's not like we don't have the stone, especially once we get... Ooh, low-hanging glowstone over there. Oh, that's a big patch, though. No, that's... We're going to go for that, and we're going to explore across this lava lake and make it traversable. But I find once I get mending on my efficiency fortune pick, I begin to strip mine like a madman because it's just incredibly easy to do for incredibly long tunnels. And then at that point, you end up with so much cobblestone, you really don't know what to do with it all. And that's why I like to use stone bricks in a lot of what I build. You could use cobblestone, but again, all the easy melting of stone with lava buckets is a great way to get experience. It doesn't involve sitting in front of an experience generator. Now, you can sit in front of one if you need, obviously, if you need to, make up some for a death or something quickly. But I find as long as you can find things to do to get you experience naturally, it's generally better. So what we're going to do, and I'm not going to do the whole thing just yet, but I want to demonstrate, is to make this secure, we're going to add crenellations. And that just makes it that if a ghast spawns, you have something to kind of move behind, shoot through. I mean, it does exactly what it did in castles back in the day, which is allows you to hide behind cover while firing around a corner. And I just like the way this looks in the Nether. I think it's really neat. Again, we're not going to do the whole bridge. I'm just sort of showing it for this little beginning part, because once the basic concept is down, we're going to go ahead and edit forward a good bit. There you go. So you can see this is what it starts to look like. And it's actually very secure. You're still vulnerable from up above, but at that point you need to think fast anyways. And it just plain looks neat. Very, very castle bridge-like. And like I said, we have all this stone, so we might as well use it. I think we're going to stair step up to that glowstone, though. But then we've got to stair step back down. That could very well end up being a ladder situation. I'm not sure. We might not mess with that just yet. And we got lava up ahead, so there might have to be a turn in our bridge anyways. Now, I don't know how far this lava ocean goes. That could very easily end up being my downfall. But for now, we're committed. We have a lot of stone. If we have to go back and get more stone, that is not a big deal. We have our golden apples on our hotbar for emergencies. We have extra potions. We should be okay. I would rather fall into the lava, have to eat a golden apple, and then swim to shore than fall a tremendous distance and hope that Feather Falling 4 is enough to save me. That is rather unnerving. I don't like you. Alright, I'm going to get some progress done on this bridge. And I'm going to bring you back when we have a state change to talk about. Oh my goodness! The lightning storm turned one of our llamas into the skeleton riders. Ugh. Wow. Okay, well I wasn't expecting that. Oh, there's another one. Oh. Wow. Okay, that was a little crazy. I just came back here to get some vines, and lo and behold, I get jumped by the four horsemen. So whenever lightning in a lightning storm, there's a chance that if lightning strikes a horse, or I'm guessing a llama in this case, it can potentially turn it into these four skeleton horse riding skeletons. I just want the bones. I'm gonna leave the bows behind. We're sort of swimming with bows at this point. Goodness, I did not expect that. Okay. Anyways. Alright, back to what we were doing. By the way, I told you I was good for it. And we're going to take a third. I don't know, I doubt we're going to use all three, but we'll see. That spider is still hanging out up there. Okay, so all we're doing here is we're just giving ourselves a little elevator that's nice and protected to go up here and get this glowstone easily. We've got our vines, so we don't have to use any of our precious timber. So as you can see, a lot of this stuff is planned out well in advance, even if it doesn't necessarily seem that way. The reason I grow a lot of vines and harvest them is so I can use them in place of ladders. And the reason I smelt a lot of stone and strip mine is so I can make these stone bricks, because really I just like the way that it looks, especially in the Nether. I think the contrast of the stone bricks and the vines really feels like you've taken control of the Nether. I mean, you can build stuff out of the Nether if you want it to sort of feel native, but I don't. I like to feel like the Nether is a place that I'm conquering, and I'm bringing the overworld to the Nether with all of these green and gray, as it really stands out, and I like that. Okay, we're almost up at the top. Let's go ahead and we're going to make some more stone bricks. And we'll get up here, and then we're going to secure a lot of this glowstone. It's a slow ascent and descent, but again, I generally don't like to mess around. I prefer to find the safe way to do something, even if it's a little more thorough, and that's just how I like to do it. What do we get? Something over there? That's not necessary, although I guess I imagine eventually the vines will grow on all sides of this, and that's fine. Hello. Pigman friend here. I'm not sure what... Let's see where we are. This is sort of a... we're not quite high enough to make use of all of that yet, so I don't think we're going to use this platform as it stands. But what we can do is get a little bit of a head start here. At this point, we're pretty high up. Ooh, that's not what we wanted to do. I think that's good, actually. So we're just going to go ahead and put some vines here. Voila, now we have a way to get up and down. In case we decide to leave any, but spoiler alert, we're not going to leave any. So what I'm going to do now is make a nice big flat platform to run around here on and let our glowstone fall down onto it so that we don't lose any in the lava ocean below. It's just going to be a large little flat pedestal here. I'm probably going to gather up most, if not all, of this glowstone. What I am going to do is I'm not going to deprive you of getting to see the first bit of glowstone harvested, because we've got silk touch here and efficiency, and we're just going to choppy chop chop and get it all up. We'll take the whole blocks back home. If we need dust, we can always place the blocks. Well, I hope we didn't lose any there. If we need dust, we can take the whole blocks back home with us and then crack them with the fortune pick in a controlled environment. For now, I'm just trying to secure the blocks themselves, and we can figure out what to do with them later. There we go. Nice and easy, and we're just going to repeat that 2 more times, and then I'll bring you back when we're back down to our bridge. Okay, so we got all of the glowstone here. It's about a stack and a half, not a bad little haul. But what I do want to talk about a little bit is this area up here. See, I don't like to waste resources, and I'm not going to go around and like mine all this up and reclaim it, but I think this could be a neat little area for like an outpost. You know, a place to drop things off and keep them safe and come back and collect them at another time. So what we're going to do for now is just kind of secure it. Give ourselves some protection here. Let's see, I want to go 3 high though. And then once it is secured, we'll go ahead, we'll put a roof on it, although I don't think a ghast can really get us inside of here. It's not going to look good or be a true secure little outpost without a roof. And then, of course, we might have to go back and get more stone. Let's evaluate that though. There we go. It's a little cube-esque. It's not exactly decorative, but this isn't really meant to be a decorative structure. It still is going to be a nice little safe place to gather your thoughts, catch a breath, not worry about any ghasts taking shots at you. And then we might add a door. We could do more later. For the most part, though, the big thing I wanted to do is add a little crafting table. Maybe, well, let's talk about adding some chests. Something just to make it feel like it's, a place. It's a little bit of home here. We're going to go ahead and maybe leave some of our food here in case there's any wayward travelers and they need to eat. We can definitely drop off this nether rack. We don't really need it. The glowstone, no. We'll leave the vines here. You never know when you need to get down, and we have plenty more back home. And then maybe we'll add a stack of bricks just for anybody that's up here that needs them. And then, of course, some wood. The only thing we don't have is a furnace, but we are going to go back to secure our glowstone off camera, and then we can always come back and drop more off later. But I think that's pretty good for a little outpost here. We can go ahead and just head on back. We'll secure our glowstone back at the base, and then continue with the bridge. Okay, so it just so happens our bridge cuts over here, and here looks like possibly the beginning of another fortress. Now, it does look like somebody's already been here, and of course the Wither Skeleton Welcome Committee is here. We don't want to get withered, but we do want to kill them with the looting sword. Okay. No dice. But that's okay. We're not really here for the treasure in the chests, although that can be a fun part of finding another fortress. We're mostly here for blaze rods and their spawners. So we're just going to go ahead and shore this up a little bit and make this sort of secure. So it's a nice little connector. And I think that will sort of do it. I don't like that being easy to step over, though, while you're going down. Again, we're going to worry about the crenellations later. But for now, I'm not going to worry about the zombie pigmen either. So let's go ahead and explore this and just see where it goes. Yes, as you can see, Justin was here. He cobblestoned up. What do we have here? Let's follow this in this direction and see what we get over here. Looks like some skeletons. Whoops! That was not what I meant to do, but that's going to be okay. We can easily take them down. Okay, I'm not seeing any blazes, though, or blaze spawners, so that's a little troubling. Normally the blaze spawners would sort of spawn on top of some of these areas. Yes, it does look like this nether fortress has been well and explored. And sometimes you'll get blaze spawners up here. Doesn't look like any, though. Make sure we have room to pick up the wither skulls should we need them. I'm guessing these are going to be well and... Oh, diamond horse armor. Well, we're not going to leave that lying around. What have we here? This looks like nothing but a dead end. Another dead end. Okay. Not sure of the reasoning for these little cobblestone barriers. And we got withered. Alright, we're just going to make sure we're fully fed, and we're just going to take it easy. I'm guessing that's sort of a marker to say, hey, this is a dead end, there's nothing over here, but we're going to explore it a little bit ourselves, because if there's diamond horse armor laying around in the chests, then yeah, then there is more to get here. Alright. Sometimes these dead ends aren't really dead ends, and you sort of have to break through them. Nope, that looks like well and truly a dead end. So what do we have over in this direction then? Soul sand. Kind of built right into the nether rack. A little dangerous there, just sort of digging in places where there could be lava. So we're going to sort of carve our own path through here. As I don't take anything in a nether fortress for granted. And there we go, we have another cobblestone barrier saying, hey, this is a dead end, do not come here. And is that our chest? That is our chest. Okay. Well, we still have a few different options. It appears to be a pretty decent-sized nether fortress. More diamond horse armor. Good night. And that looks like a little nether wart pit has already been dug out. Let's see what we have this direction. Some gold bars. And a dead end. Okay. Here's a blaze. Let's make it worth something here. Hey, we got 2 blaze rods. That's something. I hear another blaze. No blaze rods. That's okay. Let's go ahead and do what we were talking about, which is we're going to make some blaze powder and then an eye of ender. And then at this point, I think we'll toss that down. Whoa, whoa, we're not safe. Is there a blaze spawner over there? No, doesn't look like it. All right, well, before we get attacked, I'll go ahead and throw down these gold nuggets real fast. Throw down a crafting table, make an ender chest. Okay, and at this point now we just rapidly increased our inventory. So we'll put one of those in there, these, this. Don't you do that to me. We can get rid of the water bucket. Why did I bring a water bucket? That's a little goofy. A little goofy indeed. And then we'll get rid of that. We won't need that. I say that as I chop up my... And then, of course, that's why we brought a Silk Touch pick, so now we have our stuff with us. Alright, let's be prepared here. There we go. Okay, alright. We did get withered. Just going to keep ourselves fully healed. And then get an attack on the blazes before they hit us at point-blank range, because that's no good. Hey, look at that. We do have a magma slime, though. That's going to be really good. We're going to need some of those. Magma creams. Yeah, that'll save on the slime balls and blaze rods we have to spend. Ooh. Ooh. They're tearing us up. No, this is good. Hey, we got 8 magma creams. That's actually kind of nice. I like that. Then from here, I guess we're going to keep traveling. Alright, so we've got some nether wart. Ooh, some wither skeletons. Oh, okay. Alright. We're withered, we get it. Oh, this is beautiful. This is what we were looking for. It's not a blaze spawner. But we have our nether wart now. Okay, let's get our shovel out. Okay, now I see the importance of these little barricades. That's okay, though. We want to have to fight our way through and absolutely gather some soul sand and nether wart. That is going to be integral to our little brewing area, as you need nether wart pretty much for everything. Let's make sure we picked it up. Okay, we have 20. Great start. Still no blaze spawner. Now, I don't really want to end the episode without finding a blaze spawner, though. But we may have to if there's none here. Take those gold ingots. This area may have not been traveled. Of course, there isn't much to it. There is some nether fortress over there, and of course, now we see there's more over there as well. But it might be that we have to find a whole nother nether fortress to find some blaze spawners. And if that's the case, then so be it. Nope! There's one. There is one right over there. And there's another one. Okay. Alright. So what we're going to need to do is first we're going to need to drink our fireproof potion. Wonderful. And then we're going to need to secure this area from other baddies. So to do that... Really? Just no blaze rods. Hitting them with a looting sword and everything, and they're like, no blaze rods for you. We've got a few, but we're going to need lots. Especially because if you haven't played in a while, brewing stands now require blaze powder to run as a fuel source. 3 blaze rods. Are you kidding me? Seems a little goofy. Is something broken? What are the odds that I would kill these blazes and not get any kind of rods? Huh. Alright, well at this point, my intention... Ooh, after we swing right over here and get the precious tears of the ghast. Big deal. Okay, we got 1 ghast tear. Was there more? Did some fall down there? There's gunpowder. We're going to take that as well over... Oh, we did get a wither skull. That's a happy day. Let's go ahead and we'll get rid of these nether brick fence posts. It's experience, but I don't see any sort of ghast tears. Okay, so what we're going to do then is I'm going to log out and log back in and make sure that everything is working just fine. As far as spawns and drops, because, oh, no, we are getting some. Okay, so then I guess the long-term plan is I'm just going to sit here until my fire resistance potions fully wear out and just gather as many blaze rods as possible in our little shelter here. And if this stops spawning, we'll go there. And if the mob cap gets reached elsewhere and this really slows down, then we'll just log out and come back and do it. But as you can see, perseverance pays off. We did find our nether wart. We did get our blaze spawner. I would almost kind of go out and say that maybe there's more of this area that hasn't been explored, so we'll do that as well. That's where we're going to wrap things up, though. This has been Minecraft Episode 9. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Just remember, if you have had a good time watching, go ahead and do me a favor and smash that like button. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you can see my videos as soon as they come out. But until next time, take care.